And in working with our customers on that, answering that question, we've discovered a couple of major benefits that we can take advantage of in extending that AMI system. The first one is basically understanding the state of your low voltage grid and being able to update GIS records with these state changes to allow for more efficient planning. As you add new services onto the grid and population grows, more residents are built and the grid is extended. There is a lot of planning that occurs with in models that get created based on this GIS data that leads to field crews and major equipment being purchased and deployed in the field. And understanding how accurate these GIS records are is very important to ensuring that the right equipment gets placed out in the field and field visits are as efficient as possible. There's also a lot of benefit in understanding just the general phase wiring across the different grid devices that would be out in the field, to include meter miswiring that occurs during meter installations, as well as understanding how, for example, solar inverters are wired at a residence. And in many cases, what we found in talking with customers is understanding how things are wired at the edge directly relates to how stressed or utilized transformers are across all of their phases. And being able to provide insight into that can really provide information and extend the asset life of transformers as we see much more electric vehicle adoption and solar adoption. So understanding how those transformers are utilized over time and throughout the seasons, as more and more of this distributed generation assets get deployed is very important to the distribution operators. What is also interesting too about smart metering and some of the functionality that may or may not exist in a smart meter is you can design a system with the right technology that reduces the need for single function sensors, and these would be basically sensors that are deployed to basically solve these problems that I've just mentioned, and recognizing these benefits, and they're doing just a single measurement function. Depending on the capabilities that exist in your smart meter deployment, you can reduce the number of these sensors that get deployed for a single purpose. So at the end of the day, with a smart metering design that is based on power line communication and has the right functionality, what we found is you can provide the insights and deploy much more visibility into the low voltage grid, monitor the impact of distributed generation associated with solar and electric vehicle adoption, manage your assets effectively, and it all starts with basically mapping the connectivity of that low voltage grid and then building different insights based on that mapping through software that is taking in that data